How you doing? I'm Nicky, and this is the Westlife quiz game. Well, basically, Westlife got together about 3 years ago. It originally started when Mark, Keane, and Shane formed a band together in Sligo called IOU. They met up with Louis Walsh, who at the time was the manager of Boyzone. They brought it up to Dublin, where they held auditions, and they found myself and Brian, and Westlife was born. I think the five of us together, we've had some amazing experiences being around the world. We've had some amazing success as well, and we never thought it could be this big, to be honest with you. But so we have some funny stories from a lot of countries, some disappointing ones as well. Sometimes, you miss home quite a lot, and especially all the cooking and stuff like that. But in general, we've had an amazing couple of years, and hopefully it can continue for a lot longer. Westlife, we've worked together with a lot of famous people. We worked with Claudia Schiffer, obviously, in Uptown Girl. We've worked with Mariah Carey on Against All Odds. And I think now we've set our standards very, very high. So if we are to duet with anybody else, it's got to be up there, amongst the superstars like Mariah Carey. Maybe somebody like Sting, or somebody up there with the Backstreet Boys, or maybe even Michael Jackson, if we could get that. But apart from that, in general, we don't want to be a band that just duets with, anybody and everybody. We've had some fun with Mariah Carey. She was lovely. But, we see you never know what the future holds. A year from now, I could safely say we'll probably be still in Westlife. I think the band will still be together, purely because we've got a world tour starting in April. And then again, after that, we've got a greatest hits to come out. We've got to go to America yet. There's a lot left in Westlife yet. I don't think we can't put a time limit on it. It could be 2 years, it could be 5 years. I don't think it'll be longer than 5 years, truthfully. But you never know. You never know your luck. I'll do this as long as we can. As long as the five of us are happy and everybody out there wants to hear our music, we'll stay together. Well, the world tour starts in April, and how long it goes for is, kind of entirely up to everybody who buys the tickets. Starts in April, so we'll probably finish maybe October time. We'll probably tour for about 5 or 6 months. Could go on up till December even. Depends, because we've got to go all over the UK, all over Ireland, all over Europe, Asia, South America, and then hopefully North America as well. I personally would love to act. I'd love to, I look at people like Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt, and they are cool people. So, I'd love to be in an action movie or something like that. The only thing I would say is don't give up. If people knock you down, get back up and get on with it. You're always in life going to get things that don't go your way. But just, if you stick by them and believe in yourself, then people will start to believe in you and be confident. I reckon I'd be a police officer in Ireland. When Leeds didn't work out for me, I wanted to come home and be a cop. Winning Record of the Year twice, winning an MTV Music Award. In general, I definitely would have to say my parents inspired me from day one. They've always told me to, follow my dreams, if you like. Musically, everybody from Kylie Minogue at the very beginning, right up to nowadays, people like Macy Gray, Boyz II Men, Sting, Phil Collins. In my car at the moment, I've got Boyz II Men. It's called the Ballad Collection. Absolutely, I think there's 13 or 14 unbelievable ballad songs on it. Well, I love to go home. I think all of us in Westlife love to go home when we get time off. And me personally, I love to go home and chill out with mum and dad, my girlfriend, my family and friends. There's nothing beats a game of golf and a few points down the local. Brilliant. I don't think there's just, any number of qualities that make a perfect girl. Every girl's perfect in her own little way. But for me, I love people that are affectionate, kind, caring, and like to have a bit of a laugh, and are very elegant and kind of very sexy. Again, I think it's a personal choice, but as I say, for me, dinner with a couple of glasses of wine, and then maybe back to a house and just sit by the fire, maybe watch a video. Probably Elvis Presley. I've got so many superstitions, it's unbelievable. When I'm flying on a plane, I'll bless myself 3 times and touch the side of the plane 3 times before I get on. As soon as they tell you to fasten your seatbelt, I'll be praying, for about 10 minutes as the plane goes up in the air. There was one case when we'd done so many TVs that didn't even bother us anymore, and all of a sudden we were doing Miss World, which I think was being watched by 2 billion people or something crazy. And then all of a sudden when we were going on, I just kind of thought, well, what if I fall over here? I'm going to look like an absolute idiot, but touch wood, didn't happen. But I do have a little gold guardian angel that I'll tell you about. A little kind of thing my nana bought me. It's very holy. It's from Africa, and it's my birthstone with an angel holding it. So that travels everywhere with me. Yeah, got loads. I pick my nose all the time. I like to scratch quite a lot. And there's lots of other things that I don't think we'll share right now. Gardening, I've become, I sound like an old man, don't I? Gardening, I've become kind of very interested in, but I've 25 trees and they're all dead, so I'm not very good at that one. I have a BMW 330 convertible. None whatsoever. I didn't go to any stage schools or dance schools. I was totally caught up in football, where I was a professional for 2 years with Leeds. And actually, funny story, when Swear It Again was released, which is about 6 months after I did the exam for the police in Ireland, I actually got a letter, and Swear It Again was #1 at the time, and the guard said, so Nicky, here's your letter to say, you have to come down the country now and down to Templemore and start your police training. And I had to write back and say, sorry, can't do that right now. I'm a little bit engaged. I don't know, I just have one piercing, which is my left ear, which is not in at the moment. Yeah, it's not in there. I've got one tattoo, it's on my lower back. Got it done in Sydney with Brian and Keane. For me, my mobile phone stays everywhere with me. Usually, if I lose that and I'm away, I'll absolutely freak out. Like the time we used to, at the very beginning when we were in England, just signing the record deal, and it was just the five of us, no security, no tour manager, and we used to wrestle in a hotel room in La Reserve in Fulham, beside Chelsea, and then we broke the wardrobe, and we used to come out with bruises all over us. Stories like that are just incredible looking back on it now, because we wouldn't get away with it now.